All right, family. Today is Monday morning. I didn't do this Sunday. Sundays are very busy. Um, um, so I didn't. I missed Saturday and Sunday. So I'm doing it this morning. Okay, so Saturday is kind of a hectic day. It was a very hectic day. Um, we we had a baptism. We had Narciso's baptism. So right after lunch, we just spent that time preparing for him to get baptized. That's what we pretty much did. We made sure that everything was ready, that the font was filled up, that the seats were set up, that the font was clean. So we pretty much ended up doing that. And then we went to a couple appointments that we had. And then we had Narciso's baptism, which was really dope. Usually baptisms have problems, but it was a really nice baptismal service. A lot of people showed up. A lot of his family were there, and that aren't members, that we are preparing to get baptized. There was a lot of members that came to the baptism. He was super happy about his baptism. And then in Saturday in the nighttime, what did we do? After the baptism, I actually don't remember what happened at the nighttime and what we did. But, and so that was pretty much Saturday. It was just mainly focused on the baptism. We just went and committed a bunch of people to church in the nighttime and during the day. It was just committing people so that they could go to church. Oh, that's right. One of our investigators, or actually like 3 of our investigators, decided to make us a special surprise. We've only had like a week of teaching these people, and they've already cooked us dinner twice. So they cooked us fish with some really good gallo pinto. And so it was really good. It was a lot of fish. It was super good. And then we shared a little message with them. And then, yeah, that was Saturday. Investigators don't usually just give you food. They don't usually make you food, especially here. But yeah, so then we have Sunday morning. Sunday morning is a morning we usually wake up extra early, where we wake up at like 6 o'clock. And then we go out and look for our investigators to take them to church. This last week we didn't have a lot of investigators go. Some were sick, others made excuses, but said they were going to go the entire week, and others made excuses. Others, a problem here is washing clothes, because they don't really have washers and dryers here. They wash it all by hand. And so, the one problem that they have here is that sometimes they wash clothes on Sunday morning, and they get stuck washing clothes, and they don't really wash clothes and end up going to church. So we had a couple of people that did that just didn't end up going to church because they're stuck washing clothes. Yeah, so we had about 11 people show up to church. And then after church we had went to a couple of our citas that we had and we went to one of our investigators. Her name is Marbilly. She has a husband named Franklin, and we've been teaching them for a little while, for about a month, which is kind of different for us, but we're sticking with them. And Marbilly, she didn't really want to go to church. When she did go to church, she said she didn't like it because it was super different. She really didn't want to read any of the stuff we gave her and anything like that at all. And then little by little, God's just been opening up her heart to the gospel. And so now she's like, well, I'm ready to learn. I'm really interested in what you guys are saying. Maybe if I don't really... Maybe I'm not that... It's not that I don't like your church. It's that I'm just not used to it. But I'm pretty sure if I get used to it that I'll love it. It's just that I'm not used to it. She pretty much was like, yeah, I'm ready to learn. I know the importance of reading, so I will read. So it turned like we've just been working and just trying so very hard to get this woman to finally start doing the things. We've mainly been working on her husband, but she finally just came around, which was really nice. And her husband Franklin, he's a little sick. We gave him a blessing, and now he's starting to feel a little bit better, little by little. And then, we had another lesson with another one of our investigators. Her name is Jomaida. She is a very positive investigator. She didn't go to church this last Sunday, but she went to church before. And, she's a single mom. And she's like 19 years old. And she's super positive. And she told us yesterday that she knows the Book of Mormon is true when she just received it. And she just finished reading the introduction. And she said she already knows that Joseph Smith is a prophet. And that what he says is true. And so we're pretty excited about her. And she is excited for her baptismal date. She's kind of sad that she didn't go to church. She was one of those people that she got stuck washing clothes. But, she'll go this next Sunday. And then the next Sunday. And then the next Sunday she'll have her baptism for the 27th of August. And so she's super positive. And we're so happy that she finally knows that these things are true. But yeah, that's... And then we had dinner with a member that she's our lunch Shida. We had dinner with her. Her name's Maria Hooker. And she's an ex-missionary. And she cooks really good. She's the one that feeds me and Elder Seneca. But this time we had dinner with Elder Isham and Elder Foster. They were with us for this dinner. And... yeah, those little honey things that we have that you get from Leo's. Those little bread. I forget what they're called. I forgot what they're called. Anyways, those little bread things from Leo's that you put honey in it and they have sugar on them. Well, that's what she gave us, which they were super good. That type of bread. And so yeah, life's doing pretty good. What's gonna happen this next week is one of our ZLs is coming to visit us, and he's gonna be here till Thursday. Because once you make a trip out here, it's not like you just go one day and then you stop. So you kind of have to stay here for a while. But everything's going good. The only problem that I would have to say is that in the bottoms of my shoes on both of them, or all three of them, all have holes in the bottom. So, I can still work with them. It's not that bad. The soles are still there. It's just that it has a hole from me like bending down and like my shoe like bending. That's pretty much it. Yeah. Feel pretty good. We need to spray more of that permethrin mosquito stuff around the house and around everything. Trying to think what else is new. I'm going to send you some pictures of the house. I told you in my weekly emails is I like to talk a lot in my sleep. So whenever I talk in my sleep, all the three of my companions like to make sure that I know exactly what I say because I wake them up in the middle of the night. Elder Isham and me always fight at nighttime, and he ends up just pushing my bed because I'm on top we're on bunk beds and I'm on top and he's on bottom. So I end up just lifting up my bed to make me shut up. Funny thing that happened to me this week that was just I could not believe was a member was walking up to us on Saturday, and she just passed by and said, "Hey, elders, are you going to go to church tomorrow?" And I was just kind of amazed by that question. If the elders were going to go to church tomorrow, I just cannot believe that somebody had asked that question. Like, what kind of question is that? Are the elders going to be in church tomorrow? Huh. Let's just think about that real quick. But yeah, so that was a funny thing that happened to me this week. That was just like, I just could not believe. I just started laughing so hard because I could not believe what she had just asked me. But yeah, that would be the stupid question of the week. But so yeah, that's pretty much what happened this past 2 days. What? I still haven't decided. It's August, and I just kind of been. I really try not to because I know that here pretty soon I gotta start thinking about where I want to go and where I want to apply to. But I just want you to keep praying that I will find which school I want to go to and that I will be able to apply for scholarships and get money for scholarships so that I can have some type of money, and I'm wanting to apply for every type of scholarship I can get money for. Doesn't matter how much money, as long as I get an amount of money for a scholarship. But I just want to let you guys know that I will need your guys' help and Chloe's help and everybody else's help to apply for those scholarships for the schools, for the two schools that I'm thinking about going to, Utah State and BYU Idaho. So, that time's coming up because it's going to be coming up real close on when you need to start applying for that kind of stuff. And so I'm going to be needing your guys' help. So, I love you guys, and I will be sending these to you guys today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.